What's up, uh, Snake? Um, I just want to make this video because I haven't made a video in a long time, and to be honest, I just was afraid of making this video because I felt bad. I felt bad that I quit losing weight. I feel like I failed. And, like I've done that a lot in life, so um, and then I wanted to gain weight, and I found out, that's just as hard, if not harder. And then I was like, well, nothing's gonna be easy. Like, none of this is gonna be easy. And with gaining weight, I honestly just couldn't eat enough. Like, I tried eating enough, and you think, oh, like, eating to eat all the time is great. I honestly, just didn't have the hours in the day to eat enough. I was trying as much as I can. Like, your stomach's constantly full of food. Like, you're bloated feeling, you just don't feel good all the time, you feel kind of sick. I'm having like weird things in my left arm, and my shoulders, like really in pain, and like my left arm, like I feel like my veins are clotted up or something. I don't know, but I can like feel the blood like pumping through it, and that's probably not good. I feel like there's a plaque or something on the inside of my veins. I don't know, but I don't know if that's because I've gained weight. I'm not really sure, but I feel like that didn't happen until I gained weight. So that's kind of a thing for me. Um, but I wanted to make this video because um, I thought about it, and I kind of do want to lose weight again. Um, Again, I could quit again, but I just wanted to make this for someone out there who's potentially quit on losing weight, or quit anything in life, but mainly just losing weight. They quit, and I just want them to look at this video and be like, it's just normal to want to quit. It's normal to want to give up, but and when you quit, it's kind of like you failed because you stop doing it. There's no doing it anymore. So you kind of failed because you didn't accomplish what you wanted to do. And I got to thinking, if I didn't quit, technically I wouldn't fail. Even if this whole time I was like, I'm still losing weight, or I still want to lose weight, but I just never lose weight. As long as I didn't quit, technically I didn't fail. I'm still going after it. Um, so I just kind of thought I should lose weight again, but I need to have a system in place, in case it ever gets rough again, which it probably will, but in case it gets rough again, and I want to quit, I need to have something in place to get me through that, a system in place to get me through wanting to quit or wanting to stop it. Um, I have an idea of how to do that. Basically, it's I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Rob Dyrdek. He's a famous skateboarder turned entrepreneur. There's the Robin Big Show. There's Fantasy Factory. There's a lot of shows he's in. And he talked about because I was listening to an interview with him and Lewis Howes, I think his name is. He does a podcast called The School of Greatness. Anyways, I listened to that today, and Rob Dyrdek talked about how he writes down all the things he does regarding his health and how he's feeling. He records his sleep, he records how he feels in the morning, he records everything he eats, he records his exercise, he records how he feels in the exercise. He records all that stuff, and how much weight he loses, and how much water he drinks or whatever. He just records all that stuff. And I think if I had that, it would kind of make it easier for me to continue. If I was recording all that data every day, it would kind of be progress. Even if I didn't make any progress on the scale, as long as I was making progress with working out, or drinking water, or eating right, or sleep, or feeling better, I think that would be good. So my whole mindset isn't just what's on the scale, because and another thing, I want to get away from weighing myself every day, because I think that's like really really hard, because I was like losing almost a pound every day, and I think that was too much. Like they say you're only supposed to lose like a pound or 2 pounds a week, so I was losing like 3 or 4 pounds a week, and it was like it's way too much. Like I was basically starving myself, and that's why it's so difficult, because like literally I just wasn't getting enough calories. So um, you know, I think I only want to weigh myself once a week. Because I don't know if I ever told you the story, but in college I lost like 50 pounds, and I forget how many calories a day I ate, but I think it was around 1,000. I don't know, but like that feels super low, but I think it was like 1,000 to like 1,500, let's say, and I would lose like a pound a week, you know. Oh, but then also I had a cheat day. I could just eat whatever I wanted, and like um for some reason I got away from that when I tried losing weight this time, and I think that was a major key. Like when I was doing it at the beginning, but then like you guys would like comment like, oh, you shouldn't have a cheat day. There's so much sodium, blah blah blah, like so many calories, blah blah blah. So then I got away from it, but I was thinking to myself like recently, I'm like, man, I got away from like everything that worked for me in the past. I was like, oh, that's a good idea. That's a good, and now like I changed everything I was doing, and so I think it just made it harder for me to lose weight. Like I feel like I should go back to how I was losing weight before, like how it worked for me before, exactly what I did, and just try that. And like I looked it up online. Like you look it up online too. Like you put in a calculator, like see it like I'd like to lose 50 pounds in a year, or I think it's 60 pounds, and in order to do that, like I think I'd have to eat like 1,600 calories a day, and that would come out to about 1.15 pounds a week, which I think is reasonable. It's like under that guideline of a pound or 2 pounds a week, so it's nice and slow. It takes a whole year. But by the end of it, I'll be at like 150 pounds, and that's also another thing. When I was losing weight before, I wanted to go down to 140, and I still might. We'll see how comfortable I am when I get down there. But like all the fighters that I look up to that kind of do what I would do is like where I'd be a really really tall skinny fighter at a lower weight. All the people that I look up to, like I looked up their BMI, because like there's usually a walk around weight and then what people fight at, and so I looked up like what these people would say they walked around at, and their height, and I looked up their BMI, and like it's funny because like all of them, all the ones I really really like they have about the same BMI. It's like I think it was like 19.1 or 19.2 or 19.3, but it's on the lower scale, but it's still in the normal range for weight. But it's funny because they're all about the same range. And so I looked it up for myself, and it was like around 150. And so from 150, there's a 145 pound division, which cutting 5 pounds, that wouldn't be much of an advantage, so I wouldn't do that. And then there's a 135 pound division, which is about 15 pounds, which is kind of a normal cut. There's could be 20, but then I'd just be on to 130, and there's no weight class at that weight. So I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna go to 150 instead of 140, because my idea was going down to 140 was that I could cut down to 125. But when I looked up 140 as a BMI, I was underweight, and underweight like by a pretty good chunk. So I don't know. I just want to get down to 150 first, see how I feel, make a cut to 135, see if it's easy or not. If it's super easy, I might lose 10 pounds and try cutting down to 125. I don't know, but I think for right now 135, the 135 weight class is more realistic to stay in a healthy weight and still have some muscle on my bones and not just be a skeleton fighter. But I don't know. I think that's kind of my plan, just to get back to what I used to do in college, how I lost all the weight in college, um, and then just trying to track it a lot more. So I have like actual stats on what I'm doing and actual progress in other areas in my health besides just the weight. Because before it was just the weight, all I was focusing on the weight, and when I wouldn't lose weight or I'd slip up and have one, it would mainly be at work. When I was at work, I would eat more because I couldn't really bring anything healthy to work. I mean, I could, I hated eating it, and it was so hard because there was tons of other stuff to eat. And I thought I could kind of calculate in my head how many calories I was eating, but I was wrong. And so I'd always gain weight when I went to work, and it was just so frustrating because like I lose 4 pounds up till then, and then boom, I gain it all back, and it was just real disheartening, and I had no system in place. I had no cheat day at all, so there's nothing to look forward to. There's no day where I could just relax. I was on it all day, all week long for weeks and weeks, and I think it just kind of broke me. I needed a break, and um, so going to heavyweight, that was kind of my break. I was like, oh yes, now I can do as much as I can. I'll eat so much, then I'll just go to heavyweight, no problem. And I gained like probably 15 pounds. I'm at 210 right now, and honestly, I can't get above that. I've been trying to eat so much. You have to eat like 4,000 calories to get to. I was trying to get to 230, but my thinking was, it's gonna be so hard to eat and work at the same time. Plus, working out, like you don't want to work out with a full stomach. Well, I'd have to have my stomach full all the time in order to gain weight. So for me, it just wasn't feasible. Plus, the money part of it. I only work part time now, and that's because I did it on purpose. Um, I don't live in a big house. I have a really bad crappy car. It's paid for. Most of my stuff is paid for. So, like I don't have to have a full time job to pay for all of it. Just because I've worked so hard in my earlier years, I've just been able to save a lot of money and then, kind of pay things down to eventually where I don't have to work all those hours like I did. Um, but that being said, um, I, I, I don't know if I'm gonna get fired from my job, but I'm pretty close. There's like a point system, and I'm very close on my points to being fired. Just from attendance. I used to miss work a lot because we work like crazy hours, and you never know when you get home, so it's kind of rough. And so I tend to leave a lot just because I don't know. Pretty brutal. So I may have to get another job, and then, that's on my mind too. Um, but I don't know. I don't know why I mentioned that, but oh, for paying for food. So if I get this new job, I definitely won't be able to pay for eating at a heavyweight level. So just for right now, I could go to heavyweight later. It's possible, but right now, until I may be a professional in sport, I just don't have the money to afford the food. So I might as well fight at a lower weight where I could actually pay for the food and be healthier. Really, I mean, and that's another thing I was gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna try to start doing P90X. I did that before, and I did a month of it, and gosh, I felt in such good shape, so amazing, and it was only a month, but I just felt just spectacular. And I was around 200 pounds, but it was just awesome. I've never felt so good in my life. I want to do that again, but the problem is my job is kind of physical right now to the point where it's just I use the same shoulder muscles all day long. So I feel if I was working now, doing push-ups and pull-ups and stuff, it would just jack my shoulders up. That's another reason why I kind of want to get a new job, just a less strenuous job. That way, I could work out and go to the gym. I actually went to the MMA or drove by the MMA gym today. Honestly, I couldn't really see it from the road, but I drove by just because it's really close to my house. It's pretty convenient for me. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go like call up for information on that. But my sister's wedding is this Saturday, so I have to go to that. Um, so I feel like I was gonna wait until after that to like start like going to classes and stuff because I just like there's just a lot like going on with that, and I just didn't want to like have multiple things juggling at the same time. And again, also with starting weight loss, I think I want to wait till after her wedding, you know, before I start that, because I just don't want to have like too many things being juggled at the same time. Um, so we'll see, but I feel like so after this Saturday, I might I'll probably upload another video of like me starting the weight loss again. Um, I'm probably not gonna do daily videos. That was another stressful thing to me. On top of losing weight, was doing daily videos. I enjoyed doing them. It was just kind of like exhausting a little bit, cause and that's another thing I wanted to measure. But like I was doing it like based off views. Like I was like thinking like how well a video did was like based off the views. So if a video's been giving me views, I was like, geez, you know, why am I doing this every day? Like no one's even watching this. But like the thing I really miss about it is I miss like talking to people about losing weight. Like I really enjoyed like talking to people in my comments. Like that was just so fun to like hear how their story was going and like seeing how their channel is growing. Like I miss that part of it. I really miss that part of it. I do not miss like the daily grind of making videos. Like I don't miss that. I might be able to do something, you know, like maybe I don't mind filming it like every day. That doesn't bother me. But like actually like uploading it and all that like that and having to do it daily like I'm not sure about that. But I'll think of something, you know. And I also think I want to like include my workouts more. Like I've been running lately, and I've always been running, but I'm like really like moving forward. I'm really getting close to my goals on that, which is exciting. So I'm gonna put that more into the videos because I think that'd be interesting. Um, and again with P90X, I'm really excited about that. Really, really excited about that. Because I just like I was doing the running and like I was gonna do the MMA classes, but my friend who's fought before in MMA, he told me like, man, like you really want to train like a professional athlete if you really want to make it in the sport. Like you have to really be in really good shape if you're trying to make it far in the sport. I said okay. Like the only workout I've ever really felt like in really good shape is that P90X. So I think I'm gonna start doing that. Oh man, I'm really excited to show my progress because gosh, I only did it for a month and I had like really good results. So I couldn't imagine doing it in 9 days. And to think of, I don't only have to do it for 9 days. I could just keep on going and get in even better shape, which blows my mind. Imagine a full year of P90X. Jesus, imagine how your body would be and how good a shape you'd be in. So that's exciting. Just as I say all that, like I think I just feel a lot more excited about losing weight again, and that's a good thing. But this video is almost 20 minutes long. I apologize. I had a lot to get out. I sort of hated making long videos, but I don't know. I just had a lot to ramble on about. I apologize for the length of the video. But yeah, I think I'm going to start losing weight. I think I'm going to start, doing a bunch more things. And hopefully you guys join me on this journey. So with that said, have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next video.